Instruments off by 0.6 again. Does anybody know how to calibrate things correctly anymore? Our landing zone's a couple of clicks from Pala Station, at the base of the mountains to the west. You won't need any special gear. The environment is close enough to Earth. There's native life, but you probably won't have to worry about it. The Xenos that Honecker's idiot employers let loose are a bigger... Pala's the source of the Xeno outbreak? I had enough bugs on my canopy in Katanga's hangar, thanks. Can't believe Herrera wouldn't let me fire missiles. You'd have ducked. Esther says there's tunnels in the mountains near our LZ. Colonel Ship thinks it's the direction any survivors would run, and the commissars agree with her. Well, around Pala Station, the air's about Earth normal. Pressure 908 millibars. Little heavier on CO2. No obvious toxins or allergens. Take the regulation antihistamines anyway. If you end up climbing a mountain, you'll have a problem. Low-lying areas have thick atmo, but it attenuates fast. A lot like Mars after we terraformed it. Gravity is 0.92. That's odd. But it means you won't notice any difference from shipboard artificial grav. Only rumors leaking out of Honecker's debrief. Something about big color-changing cats. According to Weyland-Yutani's officially filed survey data, we're orbiting a barren rock. No life, prebiotic atmo, or a lie. Well, around Pala Station, the air's about Earth normal. Pressure 908 millibars. Little heavier on CO2. No obvious toxins or allergens. Take the regulation antihistamines anyway. If you end up climbing a mountain, you'll have a problem. The diameter of LV-895 is just under 9,000 clicks, 3/4 the size of Earth. That's small, but 92% Earth's gravity doesn't add up. To get that gravity, the moon would need to be made of something stupid, like 50% iron or full of radioactives. Something real dense, you know? But our readings say conventional rock mix. Just remember, Weyland managers tend to store profit margins and promotion tracks where their brains should be. If you run into any, watch your back.
Oh, I had something I wanted to tell you. Always, or never. Let's rack up the highest kill count in this whole damn battalion. Marines, we're heading down to LV-895. The Weyland-Yutani surface lab was overrun by Xenos, but there may be survivors. The closest shelter is the mountain caves to the west. You'll rappel into the caverns for search and rescue.
Down there would ruin our day.
Check your fire. Remember, we're looking for friendlies. This isn't a cave. It's block construction. A company bunker, maybe. station, they'll be after any survivors. Get moving. Lot of Wayland shit down here. Some kind of auxiliary base? Fallback position? Weird door. A live terminal. See if you can pull any logs. Incident report. Radiological waste breach. Lockdown. No specifics. Keep advancing.
Hear that?
On the tent. Blood. Not a good sign.
Incoming!
Continue, sweetie. There could still be friendlies alive.
Hey, check this.
Check 6. Xeno's following you.
Prowler.
So much Wayland shit. What were they doing down here? Honecker didn't say there was a facility out here, just Pala Station itself. Xenos from the side halls!
Check this out.
radiological signal.
Action up. An aid kit's here. Rearming. Who needs an aid kit?
Whoa, careful. Seal's loose. I mean, what come mierda thought leaving this out was a good idea?
You're trespassing on Wayland-Yutani property.
This is the Colonial Marines. You from Pala Station?
Yes, I'm Security Chief Cynthia Rodriguez. You're in danger here, Marines.
Yeah, no kidding. We're here to rescue you.
You see this?
Patching up.
Look at this. You see this? Look at this. Found an aid kit.
Bypassing damage.
Wow.
Another nuclear spitter! Rodriguez, we're here under authority of the Colonial Protection Act. We'll be evacuating survivors.
Our position is secure. I recommend you withdraw.
Understood, ma'am. Be ready to receive us.
Listen.
Got a Brad. Watch the other approach. Still with us, Rodriguez?
I told you we're secure. You're the only ones in danger here, Marines.
That's the job, ma'am. We'll get you out safe.
Prowler. Grab ammo.
Rearming. Hey, check this. Look at this. See this?
Check 6.
Marines, I have to remind you, this facility is private property.
Not here to infringe your copyrights or whatever.
Give me time to contact the Home Office for guidance.
What the hell's her problem? Does she even want to be rescued? Across the canyon. What the hell is that? With the overhang, we couldn't see this on approach.
Grabbing ammo.
across that canyon. Oh, you got their location locked? Did you drop munitions in the gap? There. Controls on the overlook.
I'll assume that was a rhetorical question.
Across the canyon, Fireteam, move!
Check this out.
That's enough.
See this? Look at this.
Straight away.
Watch for stragglers.
Acceptable accuracy.
Fireteam, secure an LZ so we can pick you up later.
Catching up! You see this?
That is way too goddamn big of a door.
Sentry deployed.
Sentry deployed.
Sentry deployed. Mine's out!
On your bot, focus fire!
secured. Rendezvous at the spooky door. Huddle up, Fireteam. Rodriguez is ahead. Let's figure out what we're getting into.
Now that we've run into Weyland-Yutani, not just a lone survivor, I gotta give you the talk. After the Frontier War in '84... Now that we've run into Weyland-Yutani, not just a lone... After the Frontier War in '84, everyone wised up on how the megacorps ran things out here. Weyland-Yutani was the big instigator. Illegal experiments, colony sabotage for insurance payouts. The company looks out for itself. Its money, its secrets, its execs. If we're keeping those safe? Come on, you kidding? That was only... fuck. Yeah, a boot like you would have been a baby. Goddamn, you're making me feel old. Weyland-Yutani tried to provoke a shooting war between the United Americas and the Proggies, the Union of Progressive Peoples. Attacked each side, tried to frame the other. The company had collaborators in our own brass, staff officers on the take, Joint Chiefs boosting their stock portfolios. Oh, we had to clean house after the war. Too big to jail. Can't sanction them without pissing off all of Europe and Outer Soul. In the three-world empire, Weyland-Yutani's like a third of the economy. They run a bunch of government services. Tu sabe, privatization? Even provide military contractors to shore up the regular military. Every couple years, some of the execs and middle managers fuck up too big for the company to gloss over, or Parliament to ignore. They get tossed out on their ass. That's all the justice you can expect. Last century, sure. Before the Frontier War. When I joined up, we was practically mercenaries hired out by the UA Assembly. Some factory goes on strike, execs ask politicians to send in the Corps, bust up some heads. Lab experiment gets loose, send in the Corps to sweep up. Pour that boss down enough, you get a serious fucking morale problem. The Colonial Protection Act says Marines got authority out here. We can do whatever's necessary to protect civilians. From Xenos, or from corporations. If Weyland's fucking around, we can drop the hammer on them. They give us lip, we can make it fat. Uncle Sam and Doña Juanita got our backs. All megacorps can get fucked with the same crowbar. They lose money, I smile.
You're in Echo Company, Santos' platoon. He's a good Marine.
How can we help you? Katanga has over 80 years of history, but the interesting bit is from 25 years ago. Its owner, Seegson Company, reported the refinery was destroyed. Yet, here it floats. In the previous century, they were a moderately large interstellar corporation. They even had aspirations of competing with Weyland-Yutani. Seegson invested heavily in space facilities. In 2174, they purchased Katanga from its previous owner. The refinery was refit and towed to the Mid-Rim. Katanga was originally constructed 82 years ago by Kinshasa Entreprise d'État Minière, the state mining enterprise of the DR Congo. In 2170, Kinetat fell under sanction by the United Americas Assembly. They had sold resources to the revolutionary forces during the Haiti's revolts. To survive the financial losses, they auctioned off their space assets. That's when Seegson purchased Katanga. Unclear. The ICC logged that Seegson scuttled it due to irreparable damage. There are no details on the cause or scope of that damage. You'd expect insurers to demand that.
Esther says my backroom stock is unhealthy. Too much salt, fat, and sugar. Look, I love S. Really, I'm just saying. Is it legal? I mean, if it's illegal, I can get no problem. But if it's legal, I'll need you to file requisition form 1348 or 1348 Mike. You can grab those off ShipNet.
You think if bugs drool in their sleep, they wake up stuck to the floor? Actually, do they? Let's rack up the highest kill count in this whole... Marines, we're heading down to LV-895. The Weyland-Yutani surface lab was overrun by Xenos, but there may be survivors. The closest shelter is the mountain caves to the west. You rappel into the caverns for search and rescue.
Check your fire. Remember, we're looking for friendlies. This isn't a cave. It's block construction. A company bunker, maybe. Xenos! Spread this far from Pala Station, they'll be after any survivors. Get moving. Lot of Weyland shit down here. Some kind of auxiliary base, fallback position. pull any logs. Security log. Free-range experiments have penetrated air shafts. Keep moving.
Hear that?
On the tent. Blood. Not a good sign. Continue your sweep. There could still be friendlies alive. Check 6. Xeno's following you.
Pardon. The blood spray patterns earlier suggest a taller xenomorph attacking from ambush. Please remain alert for drones.
So much Wayland shit. What were they doing down here? Honecker didn't say there was a facility out here, just Pala Station itself.
Grabbing ammo.
Always more of these pendejos! console up on the side. Check that for me. Workplace incident files. Missing crew, casualties. Sounds like they got drones loose in here.
You're trespassing on Wayland-Yutani property.
This is the Colonial Marines. You from Pala Station?
Yes, I'm Security Chief Cynthia Rodriguez. You're in danger here, Marines.
Yeah, no kidding. We're here to rescue you.
Prowler. Sentry deployed.
Rodriguez, we're here under authority of the Colonial Protection Act. We'll be evacuating survivors.
Our position is secure. I recommend you withdraw.
Understood, ma'am. Be ready to receive us. Another drone in the walls!
Hear that?
Bypassing damage.
us, Rodriguez?
Bypassing damage.
I told you we're secure. You're the only ones in danger here, Marines.
That's the job, ma'am. We'll get you out safe.
Prowler. Rearm.
property.
Not here to infringe your copyrights or whatever.
Give me time to contact the Home Office for guidance.
What the hell's her problem? Does she even want to be rescued?
Hear that?
across the canyon. What the hell is that? With the overhang, we couldn't see this on approach.
Bypassing damage.
Across that canyon. There. Controls on the overlook. Get that bridge extended. You got their location locked? Can you drop munitions in the gap?
I'll assume that was a rhetorical question.
I drop on my next pass. I suggest you move.
Across the canyon, Fireteam, move!
Bypassing damage.
Straight away.
Watch for stragglers. You never miss, Co. Should have put money on that. Fireteam, secure an LZ so we can pick you up later.
Rearm.
I don't think the company built this.
Bypassing them.
Target, bursters, right side!
Shut down imminent. Rebooting.
Warrior on the ground!
Bypassing damage.
Just small signals left. Area secured. Rendezvous at the spooky door. Huddle up, Fireteam. Rodriguez is ahead. Let's figure out what we're getting into.